me introduce you to a new revolutionary sprayer, MacRex 230. This sprayer has been making a huge difference both here in USA and over in Europe. This sprayer can spray from low viscosity water to high viscosity drywall mud. This is a positive displacement piston pump, which is very unusual. Most other pumps are acting on a suction type of pump, and they have built-in problems. This motor is also a DC permanent magnet motor with a digital controller, which make it very solid and have very few problems. Let me tell you some more about the MacRex 230. It is not only a sprayer, it's part of a bigger overall system. It's actually the heart of that system. And we have tried other tools with this in this system, like the Aplatech CFS system. And that system have worked out extremely well. In fact, you will see some of those tools in action in a couple of minutes, and you will see how they are working and how we are using them with material that are not thinned out. It's actually the material that came out right straight from the box, which makes it much more reliable when you put it on the walls. You don't have different shrinkage.
Well, I'm a California contractor. I've been contracting for over 30 years. And this machine, MacRex 230, is a machine you haven't seen yet. It will do things that you can't imagine. It takes the product directly from the box in terms of drywall mud, and you do not thin it. You dump it right directly into the basin of the machine, and it will actually pump right through the machine and make the application right onto the wall. From a contracting standpoint and the labor, the people that are using this machine now, and you'll get an opportunity to see it in action, you won't see them with trying to transfer mud from a box to a bucket to mixing and into a pan and blading all the material. It will all take place with this machine, small tube application, so the weight is nil, 1/10 of what the other products are producing. The three main factors I'd like to point out is that this machine has exceptional quality. It takes the materials directly from the box, and that the application is smooth and easy. The weight issues with the hoses and dragging them around are next to nothing now. And the productivity has increased 1,000%. A job that basically would take a week, we're looking at hours or days now, and the end result is a much better quality product. And the wear and tear on the men that are actually doing the job, less overhead work with the bucket and the pan and the mud. And if you know about drywalling, and that's a major factor. One of the things I'd like to reinforce is the fact that, take a look at this hose. The main hose is only 3/4 inch line. The whip is a 5/8, and it is so easy to maneuver and spread material. It helps you with the labor, and it's so powerful. It has actually been tested. It's gone as high as 7 stories with the machine sitting down in the parking lot, dragged up to the 7th floor, and they were still spraying without any lag or drop, with pressure and consistency. It's a terrific, if you've sprayed a lot, you know there's the multiple hoses that are twice as big as this, and it's 2 and 3 hoses at one time, plus it basically is sitting on a trailer. The machine that you typically would use would be 4 or 5 times as big as this. So the convenience for travel, the essence of the hose and the weight issues, and it's a terrific product.
Some other features with the MacRex 230 is this is the hydraulic pump for the system. This is the hydraulic pressure gauge. We also have a gauge for the spray pressure, and the adjustment is here. These are 3 settings that we have put in for your convenience to be able to run basically any type of material. You can run paint, elastomeric, fireproofing materials for drywall, mud, and to be able to do that, you have to be able to adjust the speed, and this knob here is this knob that you can adjust the speed with. You also have an hour gauge, which is very convenient because it will tell you when service has to be done. This is the on and off, and this is the emergency stop. We also have an indicator that shows that the machine is turned on. As I showed you earlier, we have an hour gauge on here to indicate how many hours the machine have been used. We usually recommend every 20 hours or so that you service the machine. And when you service the machine, the tools that comes with the machine are all the tools that you will ever need to service this machine. You take off this bolt here, you take these bolt out, and this whole pressure chamber comes down, and you will replace what they call O-rings and seals, and it's very, very easy to do, and it's usually done by the person that is using the machine. It's very easy. And if in case of anything happens, like people lose a screw, nut, bolt, or wood, like I did, the piston itself will not break or anything, but it will stop. And then you have to go in this way to clear that problem.
One of the major factors about the MaxRec 230 is that everything is sealed. It's watertight, and it's very easy to clean. You can hose it down. You can set it out in the rain. You could be working indoors while all your machinery is outside. You can plug it in. It's not going to be a problem. It cleans up well. And if you're real tired at the end of the day, throw it in the pool and then drag it out. It'll be fine.
I'm Dr. Terry Paulson. I work with Fortune 500 companies and associations to help them make change work. I've seen this equipment in action. When it comes to the construction industry, a lot of people are worried about whether this is the time to invest. My great uncle used to say, it's easiest to ride a horse in the direction it's going. He had some second advice. He said, if the horse is dead, get off it. This is the time that the survivors in the construction industry are going to be those companies that can add value to their customers. This equipment is revolutionary, and it is going to make change work. Get on the horse and ride it.